how's it going? My name is Amandha Amarasekara. I'm both a content creator on social media and a full-time model. You can follow me on my social medias at amandh.a. That's both on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok.
I'm Wasana Gunasekara. I'm a professional model, lecturer and entrepreneur. My Instagram handle is wasana.gunasekara.
Hi guys, I'm Amanda.
Hi guys, I'm Wasana. Welcome to #generations. Again. You have to say welcome to #generations as well.
At the same time?
Yeah, at the same time.
Like school, good morning. Yeah. No problem. Hi guys, I'm Amanda.
Hi guys, I'm Wasana.
And
welcome to #generations. I believe a social media influencer would be a person with a unique personality, definitely a unique talent, and also content creator. It doesn't have to mean that you have a lot of followers in the sense like in hundreds or thousands, but you should be influencing a small base of your followers to make their purchasing decisions.
To me, a social media influencer is somebody who has, like Wasana said, a small amount of audience and a control and or say as to what the audience either buys or how they choose to live their lifestyle. And there's a small bit of gravity that comes with that title. It's an everyday thing for me. So basically what I do is I am a content creator. So it's a full-time content creator thing. So I literally wake up with my phone and I say, hi guys, good morning. And I go to sleep with my phone saying, good night guys, I'll see you tomorrow. So it's a full-time thing for me.
On a scale of 0 to 10, I would say 10 definitely, because in the day of age, social media plays a vital role in everyone's life. So everyone, as Amanda said, wakes up with their phone, they say good morning to their husband, wife or parents, and then they are on social media saying, okay, what's on today? Before they even go to work or even have their tea or coffee. So I would say social media plays a vital role in everyone's life these days, for brands, for personnels and everyone. I would say it's
literally everything.
Yes, yeah. Literally everything. So after I competed in Miss World Sri Lanka 2017 and Miss Universe Sri Lanka 2018, I gained a bit of follower base, and some of the brands reached out to me to endorse their brand and do photo shoots with them, which also improved my prospects in the modeling career. So after participating in these pageants, I decided to improve my social media follower base by engaging content and endorsing brands and working with brands. So what do you think, Amanda?
I wish my story was as interesting. Honestly, what happened to me was I was at a fashion show. Remember Slaba? S-L-A-B-A?
Oh, no.
The show. So it's a show where
yes,
all the brands,
yes,
exactly,
yes.
right? So all the brands get together and they do this one big show one time a year. And a friend of mine at that show said, hey bro, do you know if you get 10,000 followers on Instagram, they'll pay you? And I was like, bro, that makes so much sense. I didn't background research. I didn't know why they were paying me. I was like, yeah, I could use some money. That's what happened. And then I started researching a bit more. So I started posting on Instagram and Facebook. That was what was happening back then. And then I started researching more, and then I realized that I A, love fashion in general, and B, the way you can learn and put clothes together really interested me. And I just fell headfirst.
And your followers love that as well.
It just worked, dude. Like magic, it just all clicked. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do this.
Definitely. I would say first comes ethic.
Right.
And then to see if this post or brand or service would positively benefit followers.
Right.
And if I would use this product or service myself. First to test it out by ourselves, and then we would recommend it to our follower base.
Yeah, plus I sincerely believe that as a content creator, and this is very subjective to me, but as a content creator, if I'm promoting health or a healthy lifestyle, me promoting chips or fast food or drinks, maybe once in a while, sure, but every day makes no sense. Because what you're telling your followers is, I'm doing this and I'm doing this. So it makes no sense.
It confuses
them,
yes.
Right? And unhealthy stuff.
And it's important to be authentic about who you are.
Yeah, I mean, so if you don't drink that stuff personally, just don't advertise it. So maybe not so much. So think twice about what you advertise, and if it's a product you generally use yourself, and then go for it.
It depends, I would say, because transparency is always not authenticity, because when transparency is like saying everything that comes into your head, but I would say filter it according to what the follower base needs to hear, and get your message out there, but not to put your entire what you think about it into it, except for what are the most important things that they should hear from you, so that they get the message out there. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you shouldn't say what you think, because that is what social media is for, always giving you your recommendations and what you think of it. So that's what I would say. I would say be 90% transparent and 100% authentic.
That's a good ratio, because what happens is otherwise you create this disparage between who you are and who your social media personality is.
So when people meet you, they're like, okay, is that
yeah. And then they can blatantly see that you're not the person you appear on social media. So for example, if you're not the most outspoken person and you're not, hi guys, how's it going? You don't have to be you can just be, hi guys, how's it going? That's completely fine, so that your audience resonates with the true you, and you don't have to play this game of today I'm this person, and then I'm this person, and then I'm this person again, but actually I'm this person, which is nonsense. You know what I mean?
Definitely. For example, if you take Amanda, I would say he's 100% authentic, because even if you meet him on the street tomorrow, he'll be like, Wasana, how are you doing? So I would say be 100% authentic.
As much as you can.
As much as you can.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be right back in about 5 minutes after this commercial break.
Hi Amanda.
Miss, hi.
So,
How's it going, Amanda?
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too. Are you following me on social media?
Definitely.
Good. That's the right answer right there. I'll just walk out of the room. Pasta. Cool. Ma'am, would you like to explain what this product is?
So that is what I would call simply a head scratcher.
A head scratcher. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes in life the stress really gets to you and you feel really down, and there's nobody you can really depend on. There's nobody you can lean on, and at that time the only person you can depend on
is yourself.
Well done, madam. Is yourself. And now there are some times again where you just feel that you're so dejected, the world just seems to be spiraling out of control, and who else do you turn to but a magic head scratcher? Just apply. My hair will go, bro. I'll pretend to do it like this. Oh wow, this sensation, surreal. Get your own head scratcher for how much is this?
I'd say 150 rupees.
150 rupees.
Hi guys, so if I were to endorse this Game Boy, this is how I would proceed. So are you feeling tired after a very hard day at work, or after piles and piles of school homework or lecture notes or assignments? This is your gadget. So collect your Game Boy at the nearest store and spend your time with your Game Boy, which I'm doing right now. So this will make your stress flow away and be stress-free student and never stress on the job with your Game Boy.
You should also know that for the 5 minutes Vasana has been playing this, Vasana forgot everything Vasana had to say,
Yes.
bro. Vasana was so engaged in this game, she
was
forgot
so
to
engaged
start
in
the program
killing these
also.
people.
But yeah, there you go. That's how great the product is. So.
I forgot about my own commercial playing the game. That's how good this Game Boy is.
Yeah. Okay, so I think tips and tricks of the trade as professional models.
Yes.
Never against the lighting. So always with the light. So if the lighting is where I'm placed right now, where sunlight's coming this way, bad angle. Because if you take it like this, it kind of looks like
You're sunburnt.
yeah, it's just terrible. So don't do that. Always pose with the lighting, and don't just flat angle like this. Angles here and angles up there. You want to try?
And you have to prefer your which side you prefer on
Right,
the face. Like
right.
angle your face to give your side lines, jaw lines, and
Earrings.
and
Hey, that's
accessories.
right.
Yes.
Jawline, sinus, all those eyelashes, you have to go like this.
And if you don't forget to smile.
Right. Unless you're going for that really moody
Yes,
look.
like
that
the
seductive
sexy look.
Yeah, the seductive look. Outside of that, it's okay. But otherwise, preferred angles?
Preferred angles, I would say this.
Done. I'm going to wipe my screen because it looks stable. Hold on just a second. There you go.
Fine.
Go. And... Alright, that's a good angle. Ooh.
I personally my favorite place to go live on Instagram would be in front of the Eiffel Tower in Paris.
Put that, okay. Outside of extraordinary, exquisite and aesthetic places,
Okay.
my preferred, I think, man, anything with like good lighting and anything that's out of the ordinary. So we do IG lives a majority at home, right?
Yes.
And what I think our audience would like
And
to see.
inside rooms.
Yeah,
It's mainly
and
because of the noise.
Yeah, and it's more or less a very controlled,
Yes.
place.
Controlled environment where
Right.
people don't come. Yeah.
Yeah. That would take up. What is that? None of that. But I think also where my IG live started spiking, bro, is I started taking it in between like shoots and whatnot. So people get to see that side of our lives as well. So it's not just, I will come to my room for the millionth time. It's also, this is the scenic place. So this place right now where we are would be the perfect place to also do an IG live. But it doesn't have to be restricted. Just make sure that, like Vasana said, there's not too much sound pollution that will come and disturb your entire thing. But outside of that, and as long as it looks good, you're golden.
This is my favorite. It should be our favorite or like my favorites. Okay. This is my favorite. This is taken on my wedding day this year. And this is my second favorite. This is taken at the Nanjay Vandara studio on my engagement day. And this is my third favorite. This was at Miss Supranational in Poland. This was also at Miss Supranational in Poland. And this is one of my most favorite from out of all the shows I've done. I do love every show that I've done.
But this is the special
one of my favorite outfits, show, and the photograph is really nice.
She's
Yes.
just patting herself on the back with photographs.
Thank you, thank you.
Beautiful, right? Really?
Seriously, I can't believe it's me.
Okay. I wish my photos were as interesting, but these photos that I took were very recent as well. So we'll start with the furthest one away. This was a shoot we did it was a cosplay thing we did for Aries.
Nice, yes.
Right. So I did with a couple of friends. with this at the beach, and the makeup artist who did this, she's phenomenal, man. Ali, if you guys know her. So this is a makeup cosplay sort of thing that we did, and I just like doing the whole anime cosplay thing. This was a project I did with some friends where we tried to embrace the fragility in masculinity, because I feel that as guys we try to fit ourselves in a small box where you can't feel sad or you can't feel bad or you can't
or
feel
you don't
glad.
feel sensitive.
You
but
can't do
people
that
are
because you're being a girl,
sensitive.
bro, please man up and all that. So I wanted to be like not really a spokesperson, but I want to reach out and let anybody else know that it's okay if you feel sad, if you feel bad, if you want to cry, just go for it. It's completely fine. This is a shoot I did for Thai Pongal.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. And I loved it. We got a perfect location, which was 55 TG. Thanks to Tanush for that. We got a perfect photographer. We got the perfect. This is Sonali, and everything just flowed into, you know, it just flowed. Everything just came into complete fruition right there. So this was that. This happened early this year. This is when I changed my hairstyle, you guys. When I went from a very what's the word for it? Common sense black to an unnecessary white, and now I look like this. So I was like, yeah, cool. But right now, this is my highest rated post, and this is a project I did with Chetana.
Yes,
right?
on Valentine's
On
Day.
Valentine's Day,
Yes.
thank you. So this is a project to say that Valentine's Day doesn't have to be necessarily about one person loving like a partner or a soulmate or whatever. You can say I love you to anybody. So what we did was we were at CCC, and we got anybody and everybody who came, we paid them $1,000 if they would call up any one of their loved ones. So it could be your grandmother, it could be your friends, your cousins, brothers, aunts, anybody. And just tell them that you love them and have them say I love you too. And that way we got 3 guys who confessed to their crush, right? And it worked out. No, luckily it worked out. We got one gentleman who called his grandmother in London, and he woke her up, and it was so adorable. She's like, yeah. It's like, oh, Mama, I love you. I love you too. It's like, oh. We got very heartfelt moments between daughters and mothers, daughters and sons. Fathers and sons. We got the entire range of things. And I think more or less it was a good project altogether. Those are my top 5. So I've worked quite closely a couple of times now with this this organization called SmartWorks SL. It's run by a lady named Rebecca Besinga, and what they do is they basically try and help single mothers in Sri Lanka find funding and housing and all that. So we raised, I don't want to say money, but basically we raised some funds to send I think it was a 13-year-old girl back to school because of COVID, and her mom was sort of a daily worker. She had missed out 2 years of school, so we raised enough funds to send her back into school and buy school supplies, and that was one of the best things I've ever done as a social media content creator. SmartWorks, one brand. Go for it.
When I participated in Miss World Sri Lanka 2017, we were asked to do a project which was Beauty with a Purpose. So at that time I started my own charity, which was A Walk with a Smile. So A Walk with a Smile is a foundation that provides children of age 3 years to 16 years with orthosis devices. So from this charity I have given 13 to 15 children with orthosis devices, because many of these children, they are unable to afford these orthosis devices, which start from like 3,000 to 4,000 depending on their personal, because depending on their growth, because some children, they have to change these devices every year, so we have to give them every year. So I feel it very rewarding as a person, because collecting and getting your collaborating with your friends, the people you meet every day, relatives, and also your followers, to work on something like this is very rewarding for you as a person, and also benefits the community, which is very important.
Skydiving.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Definitely yes.
Bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping.
And I want to go deep sea diving, bro, more than anything else.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So both
Have you
extremes.
gone parasailing?
Not yet.
Wonderful experience.
Yeah?
Yes, you'll be in that high that you're so high up, you can see a tiny boat on the sea.
Oh,
It's
I've still done
amazing.
it.
And I would say skiing in Switzerland,
Right.
definitely, visiting the Eiffel Tower, and going on a boat ride in Venice. Hi guys, we are going for a short commercial break and we'll see you again at #generations. Oh, sorry.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
#generations.
Okay, hi guys, you're watching #generations. We'll see you after a short commercial break. Okay. Hi guys, you're watching #generations. We'll see you after a short commercial break.
Hi you guys, welcome back to #generation after the commercial break.
iMovie for me,
Okay.
and InShot, and
Right.
also Photoshop.
Okay. Personally, I use CapCut, Snapseed. I used to use InShot, but because of CapCut, I just stopped using InShot altogether. So to me personally, I just use those two, I think. And the Instagram filter is not too bad, though. You know what I mean?
Yes, they
Yeah.
offer a wide range of editing options.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Instagram, CapCut, and Snapseed. Bruh.
This is interesting.
Easy. Men's fashion, men's and male model Sri Lanka.
Yes, same for me. So
Yeah.
#entrepreneur, #model, #lifestyle.
Done.
Sunkissed, Inglow, and can't remember the name.
Did you say in bloom?
Inglow.
Inglow.
Yeah.
No, so there's I think something called Blur 2 or something like that. I think that's what it's called. That, and there's this monochromatic thing, I just can't remember the name of, but it's just so many filters, bro. I just one day it's this, one day you're a dog, one day you're a cat,
One day you're a butterfly, one day you're a cat. Yes.
But the blur thing for sure.
Constant posting
Absolutely, consistency.
and engaging content.
Right. And engaging with your audience.
Yes.
Right.
And timing.
Timing works, yeah.
Timing, and also little spontaneous never hurts.
Right. So
Yeah.
basically, I think what Wasana is saying is if your general flow is this, all of a sudden if you just do that, and if you're from just fashion and you post a picture of your dog, go for it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Have fun with it. I think that's very subjective, man, because how Instagram works is my algorithm might work different from her algorithm. So her peak audience time might be
Depends on your audience.
Exactly.
So you
So-
can use your insights to get
Exactly.
data and how you
and
can manipulate.
find out what
yes.
your best time is and work according to that. So it's hard for us to say definitely from 7 p.m. to like 9 p.m. That's what works for me, but it could be different for you. So like Wasana said, check your insights.
Because sometimes spontaneously when we post at around even 12,
it works, bro. I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? So
Yeah.
you know, nobody knows, bro. Nobody knows. Good morning message, workout message, 75 stories about my dog, and then good night message.
And cats.
Yeah, and cat. Sometimes
and
the cat is there too.
Depends on. And if you are having a shoot, definitely good
Right,
morning.
right.
On your way to the shoot.
Right.
At the shoot.
At the shoot. After the shoot.
After the shoot. And
Just go home.
Yes, just go home. After the shoot.
We're so textbook, bro. It's not even funny.
It's all about discovering yourself, what's best for you. So I would
Right.
say try things out and see what works out there. And one of the mistakes is per se is that you stop posting altogether and
Right.
then your followers don't know what's happening, and then
Right.
you post again.
Yeah.
So
The
which should
inconsistency
be
thing.
avoided.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But being consistent is always important.
Right. I think one of the biggest mistakes everybody makes, right, is that the second you look at Instagram, you start comparing yourself.
Yes,
if
never compare.
Right, if Wasana has been doing this for like the past 10 years, right, and I just got into it, I'm like, my pictures aren't as good as hers, maybe I'm terrible at this, and you start giving up. That's terrible, because she's been doing this for a while, and this is not the first platform she's been doing, right? She's been doing something else, and then High Five, and then this and Facebook and all that, and she got here. So comparing yourself is a terrible way to start, and understand that some things that you see on Instagram is a lie.
Yes.
Right, it's like
It's
75
not real,
filters.
yes.
And that big house with a nice car where the guy and the girl are sitting side by side with the dogs, that big car is rented out, right? Or it's a prop.
Or
right?
that house is on loan.
Right, it's our uncle's house.
Yes.
Right, that girl is actually his cousin. And those dogs are just they happen to pass by, so they just put them there. It's so understand that there's some sort of disparage between reality and what Instagram actually shows you, and just understand where exactly you want to fit in, like Wasana said, and make it work for you. Just takes time,
Have
bro.
goals in your life,
Yeah,
and then
and
work
if you-
towards it. It was a fun show.
It was a fun show.
Always fun working with Amanda.
I was working with Wasana. Oh man, it went really fast, you guys.
Yes, it went
was,
really
it's, so that's the thing, right? So either you can work with a bunch of amateurs, or you work with professionals like this, and it just flows. It just
Yes.
seamlessly just flows through, and you barely know. And then he says he's done. It's like, oh, cool,
And then we are happy, they are happy.
right?
Everyone's
Delivered.
happy.
Got to wear fancy clothes for no
Yes.
reason. Good day. But thank you guys again so much for having us. It was
Yes.
an absolute pleasure.
And
being
thanks
here.
to our followers for following
Thanks
us.
for our followers for following us. We love you guys so
We
much.
love
Do
you.
that sarangi thing, right? There you go. And thank you, Uncle Anka, for having us.
Yes.
Sure.
And
Hi
thank you,
for
Hi
having us.
TV.
Thank you, Hi TV.